Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there.
I'm Kate.
And I'm Bradley.
And this is History Buffoons.
Welcome.
Yes, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Good. Today we're going to talk about Julie Demini.
What is it? Demini?
Is French.
Oh, French.
Julie Demini.
I believe you.
She is a 17th century French opera star.
Okay.
Who also dueled men, wore men's clothing,
okay,
and survived death sentences, royal scandals, and the burning down of a convent.
It sounded like you were going to say scandals and scoundrels at the same time. Because you said scoundrels.
Scandals.
Scandals.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to learn. What's her first name? Because I'm just...
Julie.
Julie, okay.
Which is what I'm going to call her for the rest of the episode.
What do you got to drink?
I've got a blonde Belgian. I think that's the brand.
I believe so.
By Noble Roots.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's by Noble Roots Brewing Company, but I think that's the name, just blonde Belgian.
Yeah.
And it looks like a monk who's trying to pee.
I mean, or he's just looking back seductively like, hey.
Hey.
Look at me.
You looking at my ankles?
Are you looking at my bald head that I shaved this morning?
Except for around there.
I never understood that hairstyle for them, but
yeah,
maybe it got them closer to God. I am having a Stone Brewery, which I believe is from, I want to say it's from California. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mine's from Green Bay.
Well, fucking hell.
I know. I didn't know that.
No, not California, is it? Just tell me where the fuck you're from. Oh, okay. Anyways.
Mine's a 7.1 ABV. Ruh-roh.
Mine's an 8.5.
Ruh-roh.
And I also didn't realize that, now I'm pissed I can't see where they're from. I thought they were from upper northwest, but okay. I am 46, so I am not what you call a spring fucking chicken. Don't put light silvery writing on a white fucking label.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is mine. It is...
I think it's from Appleton.
Stone?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Stone Brewing, craft beer and brewing tours. Stone Arch Brew Pub.
That's Stone Arch? I don't think that's what that is, though. Isn't that different? Well, I'd read it if, it was easier. Go to their website.
I'm going to say they're from Appleton.
Yep, they are from California, like I said. So anyways.
Dang, I thought they were from Appleton.
Stone Arch and just stone is wrong. So anyways, I have an FML, which usually means fuck my life.
Yeah.
But this one means fear, movie, lions. Not sure what the fuck that means. Huh. So I'm already confused. Yeah. More than I normally am, which is a lot. But it's a hazy double IPA, and it's 8.5. And I also didn't realize when I bought them, 16 ounces. So I got 32 ounces of 8.5. Good luck, Bradley.
Have you seen the movie Secondhand Lions with Joel Osment?
I know of it.
Michael Caine. It's so good. Your kids would love it.
Okay.
It's definitely a good family movie.
I'll have to watch that with them.
Yeah, you and Sarah will like that.
Cheers.
Cheers. And Robert Duvall is in it. Holy
buckets.
Woo!
Strong?
I don't know what that is.
It's a Belgian blonde ale. Blonde Belgian.
I don't know what that is. I need a second try.
Mine is really good. It's hazy. Ooh. It's doubly. It's IPA.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I was shocked when you picked that one. I'm like, all right, let's go. Is it alcohol-y? Can you taste the alcohol? No?
No, it's just the
strong
flavor. Yeah, it's just...
Well, if you don't like it, maybe Nathan will drink it. I mean, I'll try one just to see.
I don't know. He doesn't like lights, but
he usually
flavorful enough that he might like it. Yeah.
In a pinch.
Yeah.
But I'll try one too, just because that's probably somewhere along the lines of the... Oh, I just lost the fucking brewery name. God damn it. My brother really likes this one. I like it too, but oh my God, I just lost it. Anyways, we'll move on because we'll be here for fucking hours. My mind is not what you would call a steel trap. It loses lots of things.
There's a sieve up there.
Oh, I don't think anything actually goes in.
You've got a sieve with like really tiny holes. I have a sieve with very large holes.
Your short-term memory is fucking awful, to be polite. Your long-term memory...
It's better, but...
I'm not going to say it's 100%, but it's definitely better than your short-term.
I don't know. Nathan will be like, this happened and this happened. And like...
When?
Big events.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, like Christmas. You're like, what?
What is that?
I had a birthday? 9/11? What?
Come on. Okay. So Miss Julie. Yes, she was born around 1673 in Paris.
Okay.
Although some accounts say it's 1670.
Oh my God, a 3-year difference.
Yes.
What shall we do?
And her father was Gaston Dubigny. There we go. Dubigny. There we go.
He was a Gaston Dubigny, or he was Gaston?
His name was Gaston Dubigny.
I know. It sounded like he said he was a Gaston. What? He was a guest on the Dubigny family? I mean, what? Gaston, like in Beauty and the Beast.
Yes,
okay.
Dubigny.
Apparently that's a very Frenchy name, huh? Gaston?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he actually had a very enviable job.
What did he do?
He was secretary to Louis de Lorraine, the Count de Dominiac.
I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Essentially, it is King Louis XIV's master of horse. So he was secretary to the king's master of horse.
He was the horse master?
He was the he took the notes for the horses.
He's like, oh, that's a fine mare. Whoa,
Let me write that down.
15 forehands.
So...
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
So his boss, the Count de Dominiac, was a very high-ranking official. He was in charge of everything with the king's horses and all the king's men. Just kidding. You see what I did there?
Fucking Humpty Dumpty, am I right?
And he had a lot of power.
So he's like, but sir, this one has to go out to stud now. I mean... What the fuck? What? Horse master.
Yes.
Master of horse.
Master of horse.
Oh my God. I kind of like horse master better. I mean, okay. So this job was very enviable because obviously it's linked to the crown in a way.
Yeah.
Even though it's not royal, of course.
Yes.
But it was probably, especially in this late 1600s, a very important job because, well, they didn't have cars.
Yeah, exactly.
They had literal horsepower.
Right,
so.
right.
Okay.
So this placed Julie's family right into the royal court orbit, and her childhood environment was so unique that very few girls had this type of chance.
What Louis was this again? I'm sorry.
14.
14. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Gaston Dubigny was an expert swordsman.
Ooh.
He was also a charming troublemaker with bad habits, and he was known for his drinking, his gambling, and nightly adventures.
And his horse mastering?
No, secretary too.
It's kind of funny because my favorite horse is Secretariat.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But he saw no reason to raise his only child, female child.
Because it sounded like you said race. Like, that would be fucked up. All right, you see this mare? You're going to race her. Good luck, sweetie.
No, he saw no reason to raise his only daughter differently than
a boy. Yeah.
So
she became a tomboy.
While others were learning embroidery and etiquette and how to tighten up a corset or whatever.
You mean etiquette?
Yeah, what'd I say?
Eloquent? Etiquette. I think. I'm going to listen to that again. I have to because I have to edit this. So that's going to be interesting. Julie
was learning how to duel. Okay, so by age 12, she could beat grown men with a rapier, which is a long, thin, lightweight sword designed mainly for thrusting or stabbing.
Yeah.
And she could outdrink and outcurse many of them too.
Oh, fucking hell right she can.
So her brother made sure she reaved...
I do like the best. Give me a pint. Fucking A.
Except for French. So her father made sure she received the same education as the boys: literature, language, dancing, and of course fencing.
Did they have? Did she have siblings, or did the Gaston have other kids? This was the only child.
Yep.
Okay.
So she would dress in men's pants. She began doing that as a youth, and that carried on throughout her life.
So she slipped on a pair of pants?
She slipped on a pair of pants. She slipped on a pair of trousers.
Yeah.
Julie lunged and parried with uncanny skill, often leaving her sparring partners a little bit bruised, both body and ego.
Sparring.
What'd I say?
Sparing.
I think I'm right.
I don't think you're right at all.
So those early years forged her into a formidable talent.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pages at court whispered that she was like the best fencer among them.
So books could talk?
Yes. And if anyone doubted a girl could fight so well, Julie was happily...
She'd be like, I'll fucking prove it.
I'll prove it.
Yeah, because like, hey, you little fucks.
Sometimes she would even rip open her shirt to show her bosom.
Oh, scandalous.
Be like, see, I really am a girl.
Yeah, I got tatas. How much do 12-years really have? And I don't want to stop talking about this right fucking now. That's gross.
So it said on one occasion when a jeering spectator at a fencing expedition cried out that, quote, the youth, end quote, couldn't possibly be female. And Julie responded with flashing her boobs to settle the question, and then vanquished her opponent amongst everyone's laughter, because that would be a sight to see.
She killed him?
She was not a shy woman.
Well, clearly. I mean, the way she was, sounds like the way she was raised.
She's a kid still. She's 12.
Well, yeah, and I mean, my kids aren't that old, but man, there's times like, obviously, Xavier will get shy in certain situations, of course. But around me, he'll say we might have to take a pause to get her a different beer, but we'll see. But he'll like, obviously, goof around with me a lot and everything. So yeah, some of this is like, what? All right. So I can imagine only 5 years or however older than my son. She's like, yeah, fuck this.
So Julie's upbringing brought her in contact with other great and powerful people.
Sure.
And the court de Armagnac,
yeah,
her father's boss.
Yeah, the horse master of horse.
Noticed Julie.
Oh. In a what kind of way?
Well, he thought she was a striking teenager.
I had a thought that's where this is going.
She was tall, athletic, and she had long auburn hair.
Long urban hair. It's way better than rural hair. At least you don't got that city hair, am I right?
You don't got that city hair.
What the fuck?
Okay, so by age 14...
But, okay.
Now I know, everybody's getting married at this time, so...
Well, and that's what I was just going to say. So, okay, whether it's 70 or 73, so we're talking 84 or 87, 16, 84 or 87. Hey, it's time for you to...
Yeah.
Did you bleed yet?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they did, though.
I know.
Which is fucking weird. Times were different.
I mean,
this is 350 years ago.
So, by age 14, Julie became the Count de Armagnac's mistress.
Oh.
And it was a scandalous arrangement, but high-ranking men in Louis XIV's court were accustomed to having their way, as is the master of horse. So, to avoid any additional scandal at court, because it's not enough...
Dad got fired?
The Count arranged to marry Julie off to someone super convenient. They're like, he looks good.
Yeah. See that guy over there? He's breathing.
Yeah. So Julie Dubigny became Madame Julie La Maupin.
La Maupin?
Yep. She was married to Sir de Maupin, a mild-mannered court clerk. Marriage paperwork only. There was nothing to it. It was a
marriage of convenience. It was just to say, hey, look she's married, but she can go fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So immediately after the wedding around 1687, the poor husband was shuffled off to somewhere in France, banished to the countryside.
It's kind of like when you see I made you watch The Man in Iron Mask, put him on the front line. So
yeah, exactly.
Happens to die or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or ship him to Siberia or whatever, you know.
Yep. So Julie stayed in Paris with the Count, officially wed, but also de Armagnac's teenage lover, whatever.
Weird. Don't say those words ever again. That's fucking weird.
Yes. So for a time, Julie enjoyed her status as the Count's protege.
I'm sure.
But Julie was never meant to stay someone's pet for long.
No, I can imagine. Not the way she's coming about, we'll say.
So already close to 16 years old, she met a new lover.
Oh, shit.
Who would change her life a little bit. A hot-headed fencer named Serenen.
Serenen?
Serenen.
Can you spell it once for me just so I kind of can wrap my head around it?
Serenes.
Okay, whatever. Or don't. But either way.
Serane. Like Sir Anne.
Saran?
But he's male, so I'm not sure.
I'm guessing it could be more
Saran.
like Saran, maybe?
I'll say Saran. I like Saran.
I think that's better than, hey, Saran.
Saran Rap.
Saran Rap. Oh, what's his middle name? Rapa?
Rapa. So Saran was skilled with a blade, probably what they use in the Saran Wrap cutting things, you know?
How old was Saran Wrap?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
That seems pertinent, but all right.
He was equally skilled at fighting trouble. So
equally?
Yes, he killed a man in an illegal duel on the streets of Paris. Dueling had been officially outlawed by King's command.
Yes.
And the authorities did not take kindly to breaches of the peace.
Right.
So suddenly facing the gallows, Saran decided to flee Paris and Julie refused to be left behind.
Oh, so she wanted to leave?
She ran off with him.
Even with her status, if you will?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
She must have really loved this guy.
Well.
She wanted to be wrapped up in Saran? Fucking hell.
She was a wanted man's accomplice now, and the Paris police were on their heels. So Julie's life finally began then as a fugitive and traveling performer.
Nice. What did she perform?
Julie and Saran roamed the French countryside, making a living however they could, which is typically fencing demonstrations with song.
Who sang?
They did. They both sang.
Look at me, Perry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really good.
Yeah. Stab, stab.
I'm going to take your money.
Stab, stab.
Stab, stab.
Yes.
Okay.
So they would work in village marketplaces and tavern courtyards and all with like flashy swordplay.
So I'm going to say this with all the love of the modern conveniences that we have. I would love to be able to travel back in time and just go to a tavern.
Yeah.
In like medieval times. And bonk ales and pints and stuff with the local folk and then be like, oh, peace off. I'm fucking Back to the Future. I'm Marty McFly in this shit.
So Julie dressed in men's attire, boots, breeches, swordmen's fitted jackets.
Did the boots have the fur?
And she would duel Saran or any local who dared to challenge her.
Do you know what this kind of reminds me a little bit? Obviously, very loosely. Annie Oakley and her husband.
Yeah.
Doesn't it kind of have
does.
similarities? Not exactly, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, she's with this guy, they're dueling. Hey, we like each other because we're the similar and blah, 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 whatever. It's just kind of funny how that's got a very similar vibe to it. And kids are all about the vibes these days.
Yeah. So more than a few heckled the sight of a boy beating a grown man, only to be doubly stunned when Julie revealed herself as a woman.
Does she keep showing her boobs to everybody?
Pretty much, yeah.
Jesus, what a horror.
Between duels, Julie and Saran added music to their repertoire, singing duets and popular ballads to entertain patrons in taverns.
Okay.
And Julie's voice, as it turned out, was quite impressive.
Quite lovely.
Mm-hmm. She'd never had any formal training, but she could carry a tune.
You know, in her upbringing, being close to court and everything, and probably being in court, and obviously, she probably picked up on some shit because of that, because that was their form of entertainment back then. It's not like, hey, man, could you put on a CD? No, sing, fucker.
So by 1688, the traveling duo found themselves in Marseille, which had recently established a new opera company.
Oh, fantastic.
The Opera de Marseille offered Julie a chance to sing on stage. So she made her unofficial debut in Marseille, taking on small roles under her maiden name so that the police wouldn't notice who she was.
So she was back to Dubigny, right?
Yes.
Right? Did I say that?
Yeah, good job.
Fucking hell, look at me go, Julie.
So night after night, she wowed local audiences who knew nothing of her past. They simply saw a captivating young woman with voice and charisma. So,
how far is Marseille from Paris? Like, is that a good jaunt?
I don't know.
Because, like, I wonder, like, I can't imagine that the Paris. I mean, you call them police, but was that what they really were?
Yeah,
back
it was
then?
like a newly formed.
Okay, so I can't.
8 hours by car, different.
Well, good thing they didn't have cars back then.
Yeah,
so quite a decent distance then.
A little bit.
I mean, if you're going, 80 miles per hour, 8 hours, it's a good distance.
Yeah, it's a little ways.
Yeah, okay. I was just curious because, like, proximity-wise, they're establishing this new life in the opera, this new opera that just opened up and whatever. But, like, if they were like, oh, dude, Paris is like 10 minutes down the road. You could easily get her, obviously. But I figured it had to be some distance is all I'm trying to say. Anyways.
Yeah. So Julie discovered that she loved the stage, the glow of the floodlights, the roar of the applause, the way that she could be someone else well.
She could play a character, and she really liked being that character, or even for the short time she was it kind of thing. Yeah, I get that.
But of course, trouble was never far behind Julie, and in Marseille, she
murdered somebody?
No.
Oh.
She would become the stuff of legend. Among her admirers in the South was a young woman.
Oh, dear.
Identified in later accounts as Cecilia Bortigali. The daughter of either a local merchant or a minor nobility, unknown.
Okay.
The two women fell deeply in love.
Oh, so all of a sudden it's like, oh, Saran, I like the breast now.
Saran.
Sarah, K. Sarah.
We're going to wrap this up. Okay.
So did she break up with Saran?
Yes. So
poor Saran. Whatever happened to Saran then?
So for a few blissful weeks or months, Julie and this girl carried on in secret.
Oh, dear.
17th century France was not kind to lovers like them.
Of course not.
And when Cecilia's family heard of the affair, they were horrified.
Sure.
So to thwart the scandal and separate the pair, the family did what many families did, what
married her off.
Wealthy families did. They shut Cecilia away in a convent.
Oh, boy. So she became a nun.
Yes. Specifically,
wow, that was interesting.
She was sent off to a convent in Avignon, removing her from Julie's reach.
We've talked about Avignon before. Mm-hmm.
Julie was not about to give up on this.
So she's like, I'm going to go to the convent too.
She infiltrated the convent.
Like she dug a tunnel and...
No, under the pretext of religious calling.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She entered the convent as a postulant, which is a trainee nun.
Right, of course, yeah.
So Julie reunited with Cecilia behind those...
Cecilia's like just overjoyed with lust?
We're going to say so.
Okay.
The two resumed their affair in secret, and for a time, they did all the things.
Well,
But inevitably. So whether out of boredom or a genuine desire to abscond with her beloved.
Abscond, I love that word.
Julie hatched out a dramatic escape plan.
Okay.
One of the elder nuns at the convent happened to pass away from from natural causes.
Oh, thank God it wasn't nefarious.
But Julie saw an opportunity.
I'm sure she did.
She and Cecilia stole the corpse of the deceased nun from its coffin.
Oh, fuck.
They snuck into Cecilia's dormitory cell and placed the body in Cecilia's bed, tucking it away as if she were sleeping.
So it looked like she was sleeping. Holy fuck, that is morbid.
And then they set the room on fire.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So, okay. Were people not buried right away back then so they could get to the coffin? And, like, did anyone ever look in the coffin again?
Well, they did find out that
I'm sure
it
they
wasn't
did.
Cecilia.
Well, clearly, it's like,
yeah.
Well, this doesn't look like her. This looks like an 80-year-old nun.
And that's exactly what happened. They're like, that age doesn't match.
Nope.
But Julie and Cecilia fled into the night. But it didn't work. It obviously didn't work. For a few days, it did.
But isn't that enough time to get them away, though?
It did. But
were they dumb and stayed in town?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. They enjoyed their little illicit honeymoon, hiding out in the countrysides, but authorities eventually discovered the ruse. And when the truth came out, the parliament was outraged at this crime that combined kidnapping, arson, and sacrilege.
What
happened.
What kidnapping?
They think that Julie kidnapped Cecilia because
How old was Cecilia? Did you say that?
I didn't know. I don't know how old she was, but Julie was like 16.
Still at this point?
Yeah, she's young. Maybe 17, but young.
Wow.
Yeah. So they set out to make an example of her. There was a catch, however. They still thought the criminal was likely a man because who else would leave with a nun?
Right. Because all men want nuns.
So in her absence, under the name Sir Dubigny, Julie was charged and sentenced to death by fire.
Like they were going to burn her?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So Julie Dubigny, who was around 17, now had a price on her head and a death sentence hanging over her.
Okay.
So
Cecilia turned her in.
Well, Cecilia decided convent life was safer and returned to her family to be put in a convent.
That's her parents talking, but all right.
Mm-hmm. In any case, by 1688 or 1689, Julie found herself once again outlawed, facing execution
and now she's
if caught.
By herself because Saran Wrap's out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So she decided that she would try to go back to Paris.
Face the music or just like
pretty much
on the DL? Okay.
So on the road back, Julie accumulated even more exploits.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay.
She stopped at an inn at a tavern one evening. Yes. Julie, dressed as a man, got into a spat with a young aristocrat.
And she dueled him?
The fellow was the son of a duke. Did not realize that this young man was actually the notorious Julie.
Yes.
Inserts flew, and the encounter escalated to a duel outside.
Nice. You didn't even know it's illegal.
Nope. In dramatic effect, Julie wounded him, running her blade through his shoulder.
Oh, fuck, that would hurt.
The young man, shocked and bleeding, might have expected his victor to finish him off, but instead, Julie actually nursed the man back to health.
Oh, and then they started banging?
Yeah.
Come on, really?
But it wasn't for a very long time. They actually ended up being like lifelong friends. They were a little bit
So they were like, hey, let's go bumpy.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
we're
hey,
friends.
you know what? We're friends.
Yeah.
So were they friends with benefits?
I think, no.
Because that'd be
I think they were strangers with benefits, and then they became friends only.
Did you ever hear the show Strangers with Candy?
No.
Anyways.
So by the time she reached Paris in 1690, Julie knows she'd have the answer. She'd have to answer for the whole burning of the convent stuff.
Yes.
So being incarcerated by royal decree was not on her to-do list, so she turned to her old benefactor for help.
Her husband?
The Count de Armagnac.
Oh, the one she was banging for a while. Not her husband. Mm-hmm. Where's her husband in all this?
He's still on the front lines, wherever. He's still a tax collector. So
I like taxes. I'm kidding.
It had been a couple of years since she'd fled Paris, but the Count was still a man of influence at court.
And he's probably like, you bang me, I help you.
So she sought out de Armagnac and explained her predicament, and de Armagnac agreed to help. So he approached King Louis XIV.
Oh, like directly?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And he requested a royal pardon for Julie.
Wow.
Louis XIV, or the Sun King as he was called, was known for his love of the arts.
Yes.
And for his wariness of dueling that would be disturbing the peace.
Yes.
But this case was unusual. It was a woman outlaw who was a gifted singer and a dangerous swordsman. Swordswoman.
Yeah, be fucking politically correct here. God damn it.
So, Louis XIV was amused enough to grant Julie d'Aubigny a pardon.
That's wild.
Sparing her from the fire. And with a royal stroke of the pen, the death sentence was nullified.
Wow. Okay.
Julie was free, and in exchange, she had to pursue a career on the stage.
In the arts, if you will.
Yes. Okay. So around age 17, Julie entered the Paris Opera.
So, okay, if this is 1890 and she's 17, it had to be fucking 73. I'm not going with 70, because otherwise she'd be 20. So fuck that.
So it was the greatest stage in France, the Paris Opera, which Louis XIV himself had founded some years before.
Yes.
Gaining entry was not easy. The opera was a place for serious, formally trained performers.
Yes.
Julie was self-taught. She was a maverick. She had a reputation.
Yep. At
first, the opera managers were reluctant.
Oh, dear.
But Julie had allies.
Well, I mean, she had some master of horses in her stable, if you will.
So an aging singer named Bouvard and a young tenor named Gabriel Vincent Thivenard, more lovers of hers, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Spoke up on her behalf, and they convinced the opera's director that notoriety would sell as many tickets as talent, and Julie had both.
Yes.
So she was accepted into the troupe.
Nice.
In December 1690, Julie made her debut on the Paris stage as a war goddess. On opening night, the audience must have been buzzing. Many had heard rumors of this cross-dressing, sword-slinging contralto, as what she would be called, because her female voice was actually quite low.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Sounded like you said sword.
Swording,
love that.
Yeah. And she was pardoned by the king, so she had this. She had a
connection. To adjacent to fame, whatever you want to call it, because clearly she had people in the know.
Yes.
If she could get a pardon from the fucking king, hey, let's go check this shit out. Yeah. Maybe she'll show us her boobs and let us know she's a girl.
So
Jesus Christ.
Julie stepped on stage and she did not disappoint. Her voice was a rich soprano, and then she became a contralto since her voice was lower.
Yes.
And she filled the hall with effortless power. Her acting was passionate. Her presence was electric. And at the climax of the aria, feeling the crowd's approval, Julie enacted a flourish that became legend.
What is the aria?
The aria is like the final, that would be like define gravity of Wicked, like the big number. That
doesn't help me.
The really big number of the show. Okay. The really big singing number of the show.
The only aria I know is the casino in Vegas. So, anyways, okay.
So,
I don't know why that was.
It's like the climax song.
No, I got you. I was just saying the only aria I know is in Vegas, and I love. I just almost call him fucking Oscar again. Oliver's feet.
He's underneath the.
Yeah, he's like, "What you guys doing in there? We're recording, buddy."
Okay, so Julie enacted. She removed her helmet because she was playing a war goddess.
Yeah.
She removed her helmet to take a bow, letting her long hair tumble free down her shoulders.
Yes, her urban hair.
Mm-hmm. And the audience realized that this dashing war goddess was indeed the notorious Mademoiselle Julie in the flesh.
In the flesh.
She was a hit.
I'm sure.
So from that night forward, Parisians would flock to see her. And for the next few years, 1690 to 1694, Julie was one of the opera's rising stars.
1690 to 1694, okay.
She performed in major productions along France's top talents, appearing in multiple shows a week. She could sing the bright high parts written for heroines, but at the time as time went on, she gravitated to
towards
roles
the lower parts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
She portrayed sorceresses, queens, and gods.
Nice.
So naturally, Julie's tumultuous personal life did not calm down.
Of course not. Why would it? There's no way if you were to tell me she settled down and had a nice family, I would have said bullshit.
Yeah. She was unapologetically bisexual, enjoying love affairs with men and women.
Yes.
And she openly wore men's clothing in public.
Yeah.
So this was technically illegal. An old law required women to have permission to cross-dress, but Julie got away with it.
Well, she got pardoned by the goddamn king. Mm-hmm. She's probably like, fuck off, man.
And she continued to duel despite the king's ban. I don't think you should mess with the king who pardoned you by participating in duels, but...
Okay, now with that being said, there's a lot of people in this world, even today, that do shit they should not do. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I speed.
I mean, I didn't know this was a roast of Kate all of a sudden, but okay. I wasn't referring to your speeding. I'm just saying, in general, you're a terrible speeder. No. In general, it's just like people do a lot of shit they shouldn't be fucking doing, but they do it.
Yep.
Is all I'm saying.
So another well-known story. One evening around 1695, Julie attended a royal ball at the Palace of Versailles.
Oh, fancy.
Dressed in a stunning suit of midnight blue velvet.
I love blue velvet. Was it crushed?
It probably was.
God, I hope so.
Because she was looking pretty cavalier.
Because now I'm just thinking of Austin Powers.
Yeah. So she caused a stir by boldly dancing with and kissing a young noblewoman on the dance floor in front of everyone.
She didn't care.
The three suitors who had been vying for this lady's attention were furious.
Well, yeah, because wait, I wanted to stick my sausage in you. Now you're kissing women? What the fuck?
So realizing...
You give me that look, but that's exactly what they wanted.
So realizing that this gentleman was actually a woman, their pride doubly wounded.
Yes.
They challenged Julie on the spot.
Oh, to a duel?
3 duels at once.
She's like... Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So it was illegal to duel at a king's ball.
It was illegal to duel anywhere.
But Julie didn't care.
Of course not.
Julie faced all 3 men in succession. She fought...
So she just had to all right, who's going first?
Yeah.
Is that what it was, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
She fought each duel back to back and defeated them all one by one.
And this is all with swords?
Yeah.
Duels with swords?
Yeah.
Okay.
So legend has it that she wounded each man... probably not mortally, but just enough to humiliate them.
Enough to be like, I won, you suck, on to the next.
Then she calmly strolled back into the ballroom in her masculine attire and remarked, "Any other gentlemen care to object?" And then she vanished into the night. Louis XIV, however, was not amused that dueling had occurred under his roof, and by next morning, Julie had to flee Paris to avoid the king's justice for the public breach of peace, even though he already pardoned her. Like, why are you...
What did her father think of this?
Biting the man who feeds you.
Biting the hand that feeds you?
That's the one.
Yeah. Biting the man that feeds you. So...
Yeah.
You don't like it, do you?
I can't do it.
That's fine. Then stop. You have a water right there, Cleanse your palate, maybe?
Yeah. So off Julie went again. She made her way to Brussels.
Sprouts?
This was a common destination for exiled French nobles and misfits.
Was it really? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
In late 1697, her first order of business was to get on the stage. So
of course, because she loved it, apparently.
she joined the local opera company and resumed performing almost immediately. Brussels' high society, including the Elector of Bavaria, Maximilian II Emanuel,
I love that name, Maximilian.
who governed those lands, soon found themselves equally captivated and terrorized by Julie.
Yes.
And it wasn't long before the Elector himself took Julie as his mistress.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But it was short-lived because he thought that she was way too unpredictable. So eventually,
Because she was?
the Elector offered Julie the equivalent of a severance package and stop causing trouble at his court, and she was deeply offended and threw a heavy purse of coin at the Elector's feet and stormed out.
And then came back for the purse and then left again. Anyways.
During her stay in Brussels, Julie couldn't resist injecting drama into her performances either.
Okay.
In one opera, she had a scene where her character was to unalive herself on stage.
Oh, dear. The old S word.
Most singers would mime the act with a dulled prop, but not Julie.
She wanted to really do it.
Yeah, she grabbed a real dagger and stabbed herself on stage.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it was superficial,
That's not the point,
but
though.
the shock value was high.
I'm sure it was. And be like, oh my God, I was at this performance last night and this chick actually fucking stabbed herself.
But amongst it all, her singing remained top notch.
Of course.
And by 1698, Paris was somehow ready to welcome back Julie.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So this time,
Another pardon?
Philip, the Duke of Orleans, which is the king's brother,
Hey.
is said to have interceded on her behalf for a second royal pardon.
Did she blow him or something? I mean, like, what the fuck?
It helped that Louis XIV had a soft spot for talented performers.
Yeah, he was about the arts. He had a fucking failing, dude.
And maybe he chuckled at his anti-dueling law because it only said men were not allowed to duel, not ladies.
That's kind of like in Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. No man can do it. I am no man. Blah, and
Exactly.
Stabs the Witch King. Yeah. Exactly.
So, true or not, the king granted Julie a second pardon.
She's really got to stop. I have no problem with her shenanigans, but don't escalate it to where you need a fucking pardon.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So once back in Paris, she found out that the Paris Opera needed a new star as the last prima donna had retired.
Oh, dear.
Julie stepped into the spotlight. So from 1698 to 1705, she reached like the pinnacle of her career.
Okay.
She was given roles in opera after opera, originating as many as 25 new roles written for her talents.
Right.
She played fierce deities, sorceresses, and heroic queens. And even though she lived in men's clothing on the streets,
she probably loved dressing up.
Yeah, she played
for the roles, right?
Only women in the operas.
Well, sure. I mean, that's also what she was and what they probably geared her towards. So, yeah, makes sense. So, if you're a prima donna when you retire, are you a post Madonna?
Prima.
It was a joke, but all right. Thank you. Anyways.
It's called prima.
I know it is.
Not pre-Madonna.
Pre-Madonna. So, is it prima donna?
Yes.
Anyways. Wow. Didn't mean to derail the whole podcast with a prima donna joke.
Okay, so the Parisian society couldn't get enough of Julie's exploits.
Sure.
People sang drinking songs about her in taverns. She was fame and infamy rolled in one. And true to form, Julie's love life continued to be as eventful. She reignited with an old flame, Thivignard, the old singer who had helped her get into the opera years ago.
Yeah.
Their relationship was a little bit volatile.
Volatile?
Yeah.
There it is.
On one occasion, during a lover's quarrel on stage, Julie bit his ear so hard that it drew blood.
Sounds like Mike Tyson.
Yeah. The audience thought it was part of the performance and was none the wiser.
At least they were Are you not entertained?
And he was not the only partner to feel her bite. She was known to literally bite when angry and overly excited.
Okay, I can get the overly excited thing.
But a lot of her colleagues started noticing that she was restless and she was in a kind of longing.
She needed something.
She drank, joked, brawled to fill the emptiness.
Yes.
But then around 1703, she found that true love.
Finally, she stopped her whorish ways.
Madame la Marquise de Floran.
So she married a woman. Well, they probably didn't marry, but
yes.
Yeah.
She was a high-born aristocrat woman famed for one of the great beauties of France.
Really?
She was by reputation a decadent and promiscuous at times.
Sure.
Though notably she had no prior record of being with women.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. When she and Julie met, obviously the gossip mills turned. No one knew exactly how they were introduced.
Right.
But Julie was in her late 20s.
Okay.
And Florence Sack was a little bit older.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. They recognized each other as like kindred spirits of like rebellion.
Sure.
The two women fell deeply in love. And for once, it wasn't like it was a slow burn. It
wasn't a lust.
Yeah.
Let's bang a couple out and then be like, all right, on to the next thing.
Yeah.
It was like, oh.
She started to settle down.
Oh, I have feelings for this person, real feelings. So, yeah.
So, Julie and the Marquis lived together monogamously and relatively quiet for the next 2 years, Julie's longest relationship.
It sounds that way.
And during this period, there were no duels or scandals from Julie.
Interesting.
She had found a measure of peace and happiness, content to be with her beloved.
Yes.
They hosted refined gatherings at the Florensac estate, and Julie even learned to behave in high society for her lady.
So did she, during this time, also still dress as a male, more or less?
I think so. I think she never stopped doing that.
So she was, again, more of a tomboy, which is what we used to all call those people who did that.
Yeah.
So it kind of created a balance between high society lady and herself, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
So during this time, Julie did not abandon the stage.
Of course.
In May 1705, she gave her final opera appearance.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Her heart was more on her
new relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Than anything else.
Sure.
But later that summer, Madame de Florensac fell ill with a sudden fever.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Mm-hmm.
So she finally finds love and she gets it ripped away.
2 days of sickness.
That's it?
2 days of sickness.
It was that
and
quick?
She died.
Holy fuck. That is sad.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I feel bad. I'm sorry, what's her name? The one who died? Madame what?
Florensac.
Okay.
It's very...
I'm going to go with Madame.
Madame.
Anyways, it's sad that Madame obviously died and rather fucking quickly. But Julie finally finds like, oh, I can settle down with this person. Mm-hmm. Even though it's illegal, technically. I mean, she's married still, probably, officially. And but it sounded like it was a good time for her, and then rip it away.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Julie's heart was broken.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't blame her.
So following her death, Julie Debigny walked away from the opera and public life forever.
Oh, okay.
We're not quite sure what happened to her afterwards, like whether she went back to her estranged husband or what happened.
Right.
Other documents say that she might have gone back to the convent, which seems a little weird.
I
doubt that.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
So,
Julie Dubigny died in 1707 at age 33.
Yeah, she was very young then.
The cause of her death is unrecorded.
Okay. I wonder how she died then. I'm just curious. Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be interesting to go, okay, back in my time machine.
Yeah.
Go back. We're going to go visit a tavern real quick.
Yeah.
Have a couple pints and then let's see how she died.
Yeah.
I would just be curious to know her actual reason for dying.
Yeah.
Because 33, even then, is pretty fucking young.
Yeah.
So, wow, okay.
So over the centuries, Julie's life and her story have been embellished.
Of course.
Yes. So,
they always are, especially back then.
Yeah. So there were at least 3 had died by her sword in documented duels.
Yes.
But others say that she's killed 10. Not sure.
Either way.
Did she burn down the whole convent? No. Pretty sure she only burned down like a
that
part of it.
Or something. Yeah.
Was she the first woman to wear men's clothing?
No. Fuck no.
Yes. But for some, she was this like scandalous villainess. And then for others, she was this romantic icon of freedom and not being
heroine.
And no one is going to judge me for who I want to be. And
no, she wanted to be her, and that's who she was. And people applauded it, which is great. Be you.
Yeah.
It's just sad. So fucking young.
Yeah.
And then she finally found
the love of her life.
And she got ripped away from her. And because it sounded like, I mean, yeah, love of her life. It settled her down kind of thing, you know. And the fact that she had, you know, it was 2 years, you said they were together. And then got sick. She died. And then, holy fuck, it's like, what do I do now? And that's wild. It's just sad that she had such a short life, such a busy life.
Oh my gosh, so bold.
If you will. Busy might not be the right term. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Active, we'll call whatever you want to call it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. And she finally found what she was looking for and then ripped away and then, I'm going to die.
Yeah. But that was the story of Julie Dubigny.
That was interesting. I never obviously heard of her.
Yeah.
Rather enjoyed that story.
Good.
I would, you know, that's my time frame. I like that shit.
Yeah.
So
I wish they weren't all French though, you know. It's hard for me.
It's hard for your pronunciation?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that French fries were not first coming from France?
What?
They were first fried in Greece.
What? Why do they call them French fries?
It's a terrible joke. Fried in Greece.
Oh.
See, here's the thing. Our many followers. If I have to explain my jokes to Kate.
It's not that funny.
No. It means they were funny. It's just Kate.
It's just Kate. Yep.
Well,
I suppose.
All right, buffoons. That's it for today's episode.
Buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate. Music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.